There's roughly 7.3 billion people on planet Earth. That means a lot of people to feed. That also means that the food and beverage manufacturers need to produce a lot more product faster and quicker with less resources.
Food and beverage industry is an industry which is relatively conservative when it comes to digitalization. You could argue they lag between 10 and 15 years behind other industries like automotive, electronics, and so on and so forth.
The biggest problems in the food and beverage industry are to do with the fact that technologically we're light years behind.
If you look at the food and beverage supply chain, a lot is happening there. Consumer demands are changing, the consumer itself is changing, the supply chain is changing between retail, consumer and the suppliers.
ABB has been in the food and beverage business for a long time. We may be perceived in the marketplace as being a power and energy company. Well, guess what? Food and beverage companies use a lot of power and energy, so we've already been there.
ABB probably has a portfolio which is by far the widest one. We can take a customer from power, electrification, automation, all the way to robotics. So we can really serve a food and beverage customer along the entire supply chain. And that is very particular and very special about ABB. Not many other companies can actually do it in this broad and sophisticated way.
We don't decide on things like what motor to have or what type of equipment to have. We want people to come with solutions of problems, like we need to make our line more efficient.
And by gearing and putting our portfolio together and then really serve those customer needs in a much more distinct and profound way, that's probably the new way how ABB, as one ABB, tries to serve the food and beverage industry.
The big thing for me from ABB is getting that support side of it. So once we're beyond the project stage, we know that we still can count on the ABB reps to support us in anything as far as the project goes and moving forward as the plant lives and grows.
ABB has a lot of experience in the oil and gas industry and so on, that they can actually bring to the food and beverage industry. How to help us reduce downtime, how to help us understand what data we need to make us more efficient.
We have over 800 facilities in North America, so we always have to think outside of the box when it comes to solutions. So getting ABB involved, we're able to get them out on the site and actually see the physical constraints of what we're working with to help us come up with a solution together to implement that project successfully.
So for us, customer and their needs are coming first. And we want to leverage across the 4 divisions our fine ABB portfolio with the one ABB approach to make sure that the customer has one point of contact who can help him or her to guide through the ABB organization and pull the right portfolio, pull the right solutions in order to serve the needs of the customers very well.
There are a lot of automation suppliers out there, there's no question. But you'll have very few that can do what we do across our ABB portfolio.
We want to, together with the food and beverage customers, walk down the aisle or walk the journey in really helping them to digitalize their plants. Not for the sake of digitalization, but again to address their major challenges around cost, safety, sustainability and quality.